Welcome to the long-awaited Goblin lore video. I'm joined by ACTUALbean and a dead guy you know. Say hello. That was really quiet. Okay, it's fine. Goblins. What are they? What are they even? Okay, so as you see right here, the goblins letter, that's what color they are. That's goblin green right there. And they are a species that is small, just like that's what is that? I don't even know. They're just this tall.
Aren't they like 3 feet tall or something?
This is a human.
Oh.
And then this is a goblin. Nose, ears, ears. Then they go like.
Aren't you gonna incorporate some of your goblin imagery?
Oh yeah, I do have goblin imagery. So yeah, this is a goblin. They green. They have big nose, funny eyes, and big ears. Yep, there we go. There's yeah. All right. These are some well-known goblins.
Yeah.
This one right here, this is the evolution of a goblin. The goblin. As you can see, right here, G-O-B-O-B. Look at that. Let's scale this. Let's scale this one up real quick. Oh yeah, see? Look, you can see because he has a skull on his loincloth, he's superior. And also he's like kind of large. This is a normal goblin.
Why does the other goblin look so pissed off?
Because he's not strong like this guy. He's a little scrimboid in comparison, you know?
Alright.
You know, so
how do they become goblins?
Oh well, they have to eat a certain amount of souls. So we'll get to the Grum part later, but they have to eat a certain number of snail souls sometimes because snails are funny. So if you can think of a funny animal, they have to eat that soul, and then they become a goblin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's insane. Then there's this little guy right here. He has a knife. He's superior because he has a knife. He's not wearing any loincloth because he's crazy like that.
He's a little man.
Yeah.
He's a little man.
This guy's like below the average goblin height. He's like this tall. Compared to this guy. But yeah, look, no loincloth, knife cover up, long nose, big ears.
Oh my god.
This one right here, famous goblin, Gobass. Well, Gobass, famous. He is well-known adventurer. He is cool like that. You can see he's a little bit insane. He likes mushrooms. This one, he wants Grum. Give it to him.
Yeah, give him some Grum.
And then this one. Huh.
He's a Giga Chad.
It's not even a goblin. This guy was just born like this. Straight out the goblin egg swarm colony. Like this. Nobody knows how goblins reproduce. It might be spores, it might be eggs,
Yeah,
it might be liver.
like fungus.
All we know is there's a lot of them when they're born. There's like
There's like 9.
there's like 9 every time they're born, and then they like grow up. They goblin.
Growth in a matter of hours.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, those are some few famous goblins. Now, the nemesis of the goblin, the Timble Shrew.
Oh my god, no! Not the Timble Shrew!
See, they wanna eat.
Like Timble Shrews.
Nobody likes Timble Shrews. They're scared of Timble Shrews.
Oh my god, no!
What? It's just a modified rat.
That's the fun.
No, it's a Timble Shrew.
Timble Shrew.
Timble Shrews aren't even. They're not even like the same like genus as a rat.
They have the
They
big.
just kind of look like this.
They have the big lip like goblin to eat Grum, long nose, See, this is what
They
Grum.
suck it up.
This is what Grum does to you. It makes your face long and it makes your ears big.
So
But
you're
Kindle
saying
shirts are
I
just
can eat
born that
Grum and
way.
I can like get powerful?
You can basically become a goblin if you eat too much Grum, you know. It's
Oh, I gotta like
yeah,
I gotta
Grum.
do this.
That is Grum.
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 This breadcrumb, pebble, dirt, feces, hair.
It's mostly like animal hair.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of animal. All right, now time to explain goblin life cycle.
Could be a dog. Could be a.
So you start out with a funny, you know, you got the goblin. He's like, why am I? Hello, Dill Danny. We're doing the lore video. Why am I? You know, he goes like that. But
I
then,
see Grum. I swore I saw Grum.
yeah, there's
Yes, you
Grum
did.
right here. Yeah. We're explaining the goblin life cycle. So then the goblin goes down, and then it doesn't find another goblin. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't really matter. It matters how they feel. Then it goes like ass.
Jimmy, what is your obsession with goblins, if you don't mind me asking?
It stems from I don't know, something. But it's
Okay.
really funny. I like goblin. And then
Random
see,
bullshit go moment.
the goblin go like this.
Wait, 2 events.
And then it releases
National.
spores.
Will they?
Yeah. Dill Danny,
Is that when this cult was created?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. But then there's the goblin spores. It sends off the goblin spores. And then the spores go here, and then they like become. I don't know what this is.
Grum shall always be in goblin lore. Change
Yeah.
my mind.
It will. They become like
If there
this.
isn't,
What the hell
if there
is-
isn't Grum in goblin lore, it's false.
It's true. It's true. Okay.
Wait, what the-
It becomes
Hey,
this,
Jimmy,
and then it goes back to here.
video. Ooh, oh, you're making a video.
Yeah, Dill Danny's in the goblin lore video.
I am.
Yeah. So yeah, the goblin go. Why am I? Spores. Sometimes it's spores. Sometimes it's like live birth. But really, just I don't know. Nobody knows. And then it goes small, squishy,
Goblin.
and it gets funny. Then okay. This is important because Grum, you know Grum. When goblins eat Grum, they get like a ton of what's it called? Serotonin. I don't know if that's the thing.
Nutrients.
You get a ton of
No, you gotta have the
nitrogen.
4. No, you get
The
you
food.
get Grumtine. You get
We have to get the food
get-
pyramid.
your Grumats, and you get like
This is the
carbohydrates.
goblin food life cycle. Okay, so
Remember, Grum usually comes from dogs that have been walked recently.
ribs,
Ribs?
ribs,
Ribs?
grombies,
Are
grombier,
those like Grum thirsty goblins?
basically. Oh, sticky note. Groibs, with an 8.
Is this because goblins can't spell that well?
Yeah. And the only thing they can spell right is Grum. And then
Then they got Grum.
So they can't even spell goblin right?
Yeah, no.
It's crazy.
Grum. They don't have good handwriting. Gripes. This is the diet of a goblin. They love eating this. This is their favorite meal of the day. Then the popular goblin opinion, they have long arms. So the evolutionary path of goblin. So there's the humans, right? The people, they go like, yeah, and it goes like this, right? Then there's the monkey. the NFT.
The NFT monkey?
Yeah, hold on, let me just draw a quick monkey.
NFT monkey?
Oh, monkey. But then, you know, and then there's the rest of them down here that go like, oh. But then, there's another one. That's when the Earth got, like, there was a radiation spot. That's when the Goblin went. Wow. And it looks like a disease. I don't know why it looks like that, but it doesn't matter. Because Goblin. And that's how the Goblin. Now,
Goblin these nuts?
Yeah. Now, picture this. Politics? But if it were like primitive, you know? The tribal system.
Hey,
That's
what about Goblin Society, where like if anything's underneath the copyright rock, whoever put it under the copyright rock has the rights to it.
yeah, exactly. Here's the copyright rock. And then here's
We gotta have the copyright thingy.
here's the thing. Here's the funny. This is the thing that they copyrighted. And I don't know what it is.
You gotta.
It was
you gotta
invented
have a
by-
goblin pointing to it, yelling "mine."
Yeah. Let me just draw a hand.
Very artistic. Very, very artistic.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just like. Yeah, there we go. There.
What?
Goblin. Yeah, there we go. Mine.
Mine.
It's his. Look, it's his. He owns it. He owns the thing because it's under the copyright rock. Now that's
Yes.
just a fraction of Goblin Society. Cause trash. Trash has a lot of Grum in it, right? And then they eat the Grum, so then they become powerful. And if you eat a lot of Grum, you become a Goblin. And the person who eats the most Grum becomes the Goblin dictator. It's not a king, it's a dictator.
It's a Goblin King. What happened to the Goblin King? You know, the wide man?
They,
like wide?
Yeah, oh yeah, the wide one. There's the Goblin King, who's like funny, he looks like Minecraft kinda. And then, yeah, he has a beard. Yeah, like that. But then there's the Goblin dictator, who's like... yes, quiet. He goes like that. He looks like that. He's a slightly smarter goblin. And he has a mustache. You know, these are not the same. You know? So yeah, Goblin Society. And yeah. Goblin.
What about the founder of like the Goblin Estate or whatever, Gob Washington? What about him?
Gob Washington. He's a funny guy. He looks like.
Or do goblins have any names for like the land that they live on? Is it like a country or something?
It's the grand. It's not a word, and yeah. I don't know. It's their tribal burial grounds. They don't bury anybody on there. It just kind of exists.
Don't goblins just like shrivel up and explode into a bunch of goblin spores?
Yeah,
when
they reproduce when they die. It's funny. But yeah, here's Gob Washington.
I feel like one of those spores should be like an exact replica of the goblin that just died.
It is.
It's like, holy shit, I died, but I'm alive again. Damn.
Yeah, so if there's a goblin that looks like this, and then it dies, it goes like, whoa, what the hell? Then it like looks exactly like it, you know? It's like copying and pasting, you know?
Yeah,
And then it gets planted in the ground, and if there's a stable source of Grum around there, then it grows a new goblin.
spoiler, there's Grum everywhere.
There's Grum everywhere. You can't get rid of this stuff. If you leave Grum in your house, which is impossible to get rid of, you probably have a goblin in your house. I have like 7 goblins in my house.
Yeah, like I'm looking at a bunch of Grum right now.
Yeah. Did you see a goblin hand reach out and get it?
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, there's some Grum under my desk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
the goblin's gonna.
Oh wait, let me grab the Grum real quick.
Timble shrew.
Timble shrew. Oh, I'm on. Okay, so you know, there's the Grum.
That
Then
stinky rat.
the goblins go like, "Me want Grum." Oh. Yeah, like that. Then their hands look like that sometimes. And oh, I can't move though. But then I take it away, and it's gone. But yeah, this is they go after it sometimes. It's really funny when that happens. But you don't want to be around for it, because then the goblin squabbles happen. You can hear those, and they're really loud. They go like ah, and then it's the only time a goblin can die if it's fighting another goblin. You know.
You know, I thought. Wait, isn't there 2 ways a goblin can die? First, they could die by fighting another goblin, and second, they like get thrown into a turbine at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, a turbine. If they get thrown into a turbine, they die. And if they're fighting another goblin, they die.
What if they don't eat enough Grum?
If they don't eat enough Grum, they can die of Grum deficiency.
Yeah, and signs of that are like soggy nose.
Yeah, soggy nose is a
Like,
fatal goblin disease. You can't attract other
and,
goblins
like-
that way. Like they don't need to, but they want to. Yeah.
And like droop ear.
Droop ear.
Yeah.
I don't know what this goblin is, but he is hot. This is the apex goblin male right here.
He's the top of the food chain.
Sex. He is the top of the food chain until he until he falls in a turbine, which happens often. You have no idea how many goblins are at airports and they get ground up into little goblin chunks. Don't eat goblin meat. It's bad for you. It gives you it gives you droopy nose. Even if your nose is like really short, it gives you droopy.
Soggy nose.
Soggy nose, yeah. If it gives you soggy nose if you eat goblin meat. So like, you know, your nose would be like, oh, sad nose. Sad nose.
So does your nose like get longer when you eat goblin meat? Like it'll just like extend down?
It gets longer, yeah.
And it
Your
just
ears
gets
don't get
longer.
bigger though. So that's the problem. You can't have
Yeah,
a
but,
long
like-
nose without big ear.
Wait, what's the goblin's diplomatic relationship between those one dudes?
The pickles or the
The one-
robots?
Yeah, the Gromongers.
The bobots, the robots, the grobits.
Yeah.
They got square head. They go like
What?
they got square
Yeah,
head. Yeah, and
yeah,
they,
they got kind of like a rectangle looking head.
yeah, and then it's like whoa, there we go. Yeah, I'm drawing it really quickly, but yeah, this is what they look like. They get
Oh my God.
they get a stable Grum supply from Goblins.
Bro, that ain't what they look like.
It's just a quick drawing with a mouse. This is the best I can do.
Bro, that ain't their hands, bro.
That is what they hand. And then the goblin go like,
What?
my.
I got a friend request.
And then the goblin get a snoof. He snoof the hand before they shake it. This goblin has a really long chin. He is literally a bell pepper.
I
Yeah.
was just thinking about a lot. That's it.
You know what? Just like insert these images of the Grove.
The Grobids.
That one's like Bez.
Hold on, wait. Let me insert these grobes. Ooh, baby, look at that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. See. Then they shake hand. They shake nose. And then they and then they become a funny. Wah, rah, rah, rah. And then well, the relationship between goblins and pickles. So oh yeah, there we go. Goblin, they love Pickle Jimmy. This is literally me. And then they go. Their appearance becomes comical sometimes. Like this is one of them. It's not a real one, but it's one of them. Yeah. Okay. Then the end of Goblin Time, we don't get onto that subject because it's just really sad.
Yeah, it's just like all the Grum disappears and yeah. But that's never gonna happen since like goblins are infinite.
Yeah, they're immortal. And yeah. So yeah, sad Goblin. He looks kind of happy, but he's really sad. Anyway, that's the end of the Goblin. To recap, Goblin, long nose, big ear, smaller than human. Many famous Goblin. Ooh. And Grum Timbleshoot bad. Goblin life cycle: spores, small, flat, normal. Gribs, Grombeers, Groibs, and Grum. And the evolution, the copyright rock, and of course they steal the Grum. Oh, and then the hot goblin, sad nose, diplomatic relations, and yeah, sad goblin. Thank you for watching the lore video.
Lore?
Lore!